Meanwhile, Sunjin's mother stood silently in her late son's room, clutching his photo to her chest. She whispered how much she missed him, admitting that she thought she had moved on. But lately, every memory had come flooding back. Her heart ached as she expressed her hope that he was in a better place now. Unnoticed at first, Sunjin stood quietly at the door, watching her with a heavy heart. A wave of guilt swept over him as the past came rushing back. He had been the one who accidentally shot his brother. If only he had known how to handle a gun properly, perhaps the tragedy wouldn't have happened. Maybe then his mother wouldn't have been left broken in the aftermath. He slowly stepped into the room and stood beside her. He gently tried to offer her comfort, expressing his belief that his brother was indeed in a better place. His mother turned to him with tears in her eyes, holding on to that hope. Overcome with remorse, Sunjin apologized for having pushed her away from Minsu and for the irrational thoughts he had harbored. Taking her hand, he reassured her that he would never make the same mistake again, that she was free to spend as much time as she wanted with Minsu. His mother, touched by his words, embraced him tightly. Sunjin stood there in her arms, relieved to see a glimmer of peace in her eyes. Deep down, he hoped he was making the right choice and that it wouldn't become a regret in the future. A few days later, the long-anticipated day of the baby shower arrived. Minsu slowly opened her eyes that morning to find a gift bag placed beside her. A warm smile spread across her face as she immediately knew it was from Sunjin. Inside, she discovered a beautiful maternity dress he had picked out for her. Tucked into the folds of the fabric was a handwritten note. As she read it, her smile deepened. He had written how much he wished he could attend the baby shower, how badly he wanted to see how stunning she would look in the dress. While Minsu admired the thoughtful gesture, Sunjin was already in the kitchen preparing breakfast for her. As she walked in, he hurried to her side, concern etched on his face. He gently told her she should have stayed in bed a little longer. He had planned to surprise her with breakfast in bed. Minsu simply smiled, explaining she needed to move around a bit and stretch her legs. She thanked him for the dress and told him how much she loved it. Noticing Sunjin was dressed formally, Minsu curiously asked where he was headed. He explained that Tech Bloom had a major deal to finalize with French investors, one he had worked tirelessly to secure. Though he was technically on leave, he couldn't afford to miss the opportunity. If he did, they might never get such a chance again. Understanding the importance of the meeting, Minsu encouraged him to go and be on time. She reminded him that it was her baby shower, and she would be surrounded by their mothers who would look after her. Sunjin made her sit down and served her the breakfast he had prepared. He asked her to send pictures of herself in the dress, eager to see how radiant she would look. Minsu promised not to forget, smiling at the love and care he continued to show.